We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Georgia Tech 0.
So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To the air, it's King. Defense is coming after him, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes off in a bootleg. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Georgia Tech 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's King. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds room at the 30. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a luxury for an offensive coordinator to trust the quarterback on 3rd and long to be able to pick up a first down off the option. Flawless execution. And move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Running back with the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's King. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. You're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
And the single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Third and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Georgia Tech 3.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick catch over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Up 10. Brings up third down.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll ride the back again here. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To throw, it's King. Caught quickly. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's King. Quick throw caught over the middle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's second down after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Important second down play coming up. Toss it to the back, running left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
It's a shotgun run call. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a shovel pass, caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Movement here from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The wide receivers got it on a shovel pass, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hands it off on the counter. He's found some room at the 45. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it 28-6.
That makes the score. Georgia 28, Georgia Tech 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Haynes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the back now goes in motion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's King. Grab down the middle, it's Haynes. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
caught over the middle. It's Patterson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's King. Receiver makes the grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Comes up with the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Back to throw. It's King. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Nice grab. It's Patterson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, this defense continues to have a great day. Look up at the scoreboard. They got a nice lead. You got 4th down now coming up, deep in your opponent's own territory. But if I'm this offense at this point in the game, you got to think about going for it.
And the Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the running back's got it again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Branch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback keeps him here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So now at the 29, it's 3rd down and short. See what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
1st down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Frazier. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Georgia 35, Georgia Tech 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to pass. It's King. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they'll kick it away here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Georgia 42, Georgia Tech 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the run, it's Haynes. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught by the receiver. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's King. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Branch. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Georgia 49, Georgia Tech 13.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. It's King. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The important third down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Georgia 56, Georgia Tech 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? QB decides to keep it here. Powers through. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
They'll give it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's King. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Breaks in open space. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a 3rd down call.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's King. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.